What's up, guys? Another awesome week you guys had. I'm really proud of all of the work you've been doing, and we have a strong week coming up for you. A lot of things going on. We have the nutrition challenge starting next week. So if you're not signed up, but you wanted to sign up, this is a 28-day challenge. Registrations are due by the 18th, so make sure you sign up. Second, Bring a Friend Day is on the 28th in October. It's a Saturday at 8:30. We're going to have some Bring a Friend stuff. We'll have a fun workout. We'll have muffins, we'll have coffee, and we'll hang out and we'll talk to all your friends. So if you didn't register them in a landing page, make sure you do that, or you can send their information over to me. After that, Marble Mayhem registration is open, and that's going to be our final throwdown of the year, all month of December. No matter who you are, you better sign up. Register. All the registration links in the description or in this email that you have seen or are seeing. All right. So with all that being said, let's get into our workouts for the week. All right, we are kicking off Monday pretty strong. Mindset, Rome was not built in the day. So just remember, this is a lifelong journey. There will be obstacles and struggles along the way. So get strong, because the stronger you are, the better everything is. So just be strong, right? That's what we're working on, being strong, right? Ton of notes for our coaches. You guys can read those. But our first workout for Monday is going to be called Steel Trap. And now this is a 30-minute time cap workout. So this is going to take up the entire time. Not a big strength portion of the day, but the whole workout's kind of heavy on the barbell and the bar facing burpees. So that first part, 5 rounds, 10 power cleans, 10 bar facing burpees, then 5 minutes of rest, followed by another 5 rounds of 20, 15 calories on the bike and 10 bar facing burpees. So a lot of folding in half, getting down on the floor, getting down for the bar. So your back is going to take a beating. So I want to remind you guys to keep your positions, keep your posture, right? We don't want to settle and let that fatigue break us down. We want to build that muscle and build our body stronger. So pay attention to when you're lifting that weight up, that you're keeping that chest up. The logo on your shirt should be pointing across the room at all times. We don't want to get too lazy. And that's when our injuries are high risk. So we want to keep that back safe, use our legs as much as possible, because this workout's going to, it's going to be a rough one. So we're starting off strong with Steel Trap on Monday, and let's go continue on to Tuesday. So keep that in mind, right? Posture, right? Always keep your midline stable, right? Tuesday, you've got to get up every morning with determination if you're going to go to bed with satisfaction. Don't worry about winning the morning. Worry about establishing good habits. And the more successful you are with that, the better you are going to be overall. So we want to set those daily habits. That's our daily mindset. Be sure to check that out. That's why I put them on the boards. We're kicking off Tuesday. We got back squats. So our back and shoulders may be a little bit beat up from yesterday with the bar facing burpees and the power cleans. So be a little mindful of that as we're going through our strength, because we're going up to about 88% for 3 doubles. It's going to get kind of heavy. So if you need to scale back those weights a little bit, that's totally fine and totally understandable. If you can push it, awesome. But, try to be mindful of how you feel, all right? Communicate with the coaches so we can understand and help you get through the day and make the right decision, right? We don't want to force any reps out there. So make sure we're getting quality work in, all right? Our workout following our back squats can be called meep, meep. And it's like the Roadrunner. And this is a sprint style workout, 400-meter run, 20 toes to bar, 100 double unders, 2 rounds for time with a 12-minute time cap. So it's a tight race. We want to try and complete each round in about 5 minutes or so. That first run, we're hot out the gates. We're going down to the electric box, coming back, and we're going right up onto that pull-up bar for our toes to bar, right? Keep that position. Make sure you're pressing down on that bar so we can get our feet high, and continuous reps, right? We want to hit this one as hard as we can, so we can get right on that jump rope. And if you have trouble with the double unders, either scale the reps back so you can work on the move. We don't want to spend too much time. Not anything more than 3 minutes is going to be too much time on those double unders. So time cap yourself at 3 minutes on the double unders if you're really not comfortable with it, but you want to work on it, right? And if you're doing the singles, then double them up if you're on L1, toes to something, hanging knee raises, or just straight singles on L2. And level 3 is going to be kind of a different workout, but we'll get to that, right? If that's where you're at, that's where you're at. It's no big deal. We're just going to keep you moving and keep building you stronger and stronger. But this is a nice sprint style workout. Roadrunner, meet. All right, 2 rounds, 400 meters, 20 toes to bar. We want big sets on this one, guys. Try to get through it unbroken if you can. Wednesday, Motivation can get you started, but commitment is what keeps you going. All right. We've got to stay disciplined. Discipline beats motivation any day of the week. Don't forget that. All right. That's our daily mindset for Wednesday. We're going into push jerks with some like wave training, 67, 73, 77, back down, 73, 77, 83, and then 3, 2, 1 on building up to about 88%. Now, still be mindful of how you're feeling because the last couple of days may have been big and tough. So be mindful of how you're feeling. Maybe scale the percentages back if you need to, but we're working on the push jerk or power jerk movement. There's some videos in there that I think we can supply you with. So click the links, see around what's on our YouTube channel and what we can find if you need a little bit of, remembering on how to navigate through the push jerk. But yeah, we're going a little bit heavy this week. 3, 2, 1s at the end because we're gearing up for Marble Mayhem. Registration is open. Don't forget to sign up. All right. We need our teams. We got to go big, but we're more on that later. All right. So with our push jerks, we're working on that movement. If you're a little bit behind on that push jerk movement, maybe scale it back, work about 60 to 70%. We want the hips and bar to stay over the hips as we jump underneath and push on that bar. Right. So work on the movement at 5 reps every set at 60 to 70%, give or take. And then if you're just new to the gym and don't even understand what the hell a power jerk is, even though we covered it in on-ramp and it's still very new to you, you can either turn it into a push press or just work on the movement at really light weights. It's just important to build your strength and build your work capacity. So work on it. Don't go crazy with the weights. Listen to the coach and communicate with us at all times. All right. Our conditioning for Wednesday is going to be chipper gone bad. Now, this is an 18-minute AMRAP, which means we're going to try and get through all of this work, 100 wall balls, 80 snatches with the dumbbells, so alternating 40 and 40, 60 box jumps, 40 dumbbell push presses, and the remaining time is just going to be on the rower. So you got your work cut out for you guys. This is a big week so far, 3 days in, and we're going to destroy your body in 3 days. So if you come every day, awesome. You're a trooper. You're better than me. I don't know if I can do all these workouts in the competitive level every day without breaking my body. So good on you, but choose the right levels so that you get a good workout. We don't need to break ourselves. Please don't break yourself. All right. Those 100 wall balls, break it up early, guys. You got a long workout here. So aim for like a set of 20 to 25 to kick it off. Shake it out. Look at the clock and try to get like 10 to 15 every set after that and just chip away at it until you get to that 100. Once you get to the dumbbell snatches, make sure your chest and shoulders are staying above those hips. We don't want to get lazy. The same thing about the bar facing burpees and the power cleans the other day. We don't want to let ourselves get lazy and break down. That's when our risk for injury goes up. So maintain your positions, stay strong, stay stacked, and then full lockout on everything on those dumbbell snatches. Box jumps, take your time with it, right? We don't want to bite the box. We don't want the box to bite us. So take your time on those box jumps. 2 feet take off, stand up tall, step down so that you can keep a nice solid rhythm. When you need a break, take a step back, shake it out because your legs will definitely get fatigued from this one. All right. Once you get to the dumbbell push presses, we're almost home free, full lockout. What we want to see is your head coming through and everything getting stacked. Right. A lot of times you guys will push right in front of you in here. Right. We don't want that. Bring those hands behind you best you can. If the weight's too heavy, use less weight so you can get the movement a little better and we can open up that thoracic spine, right? Don't force the weights just because you think you can do it or because it's your ego's letting you. Use weights that make sense for you so that you can move properly and maintain a midline stability, your midline stability, right? Super important to building proper strength. So we don't want you guys to get injured and put a lot excess strain on your lower backs, right? So make sure you're using the right weights that allow you to get through the bar. Now, these are push presses, not shoulder to overhead. So make sure as you're dipping and driving, you're not re-dipping to catch it, all right? So it's different than the strength movement, all right? Very important note on that one. All right, coaches, watch on that. All the modifications are there. And then the rowing, if there's any time left, hop on that rower and get a few calories in there. Give or take, there should be a few minutes left, and you can get about 10 to 30 calories. Jan, if you make it there, you'll get about 100 calories, even if it's only 2 minutes. So we know your game. All right, moving on. Thursday, active recovery. If you know your opponent but not yourself, you will lose 100% of the time, right? That's just knowing how to navigate through situations, be mindful of who you are and what you represent, and then you will be more successful, right? So just because you know who you're up against doesn't mean you're ready to take on that opponent. All right. Just a little mindset stuff, guys. I hope you're enjoying these. I kind of dig putting them in there, so I hope you guys like them. A little bit of active recovery. I've written in here that I want you to spend 10 minutes or so foam rolling and stretching out. So try to take up 10 minutes of that time just to get your body ready to move around, right? Because it's been a rough week for sure if you've been here every day. And even if you haven't, even if you picked 1 or 2 of those days, you're probably still a little beat up. So spend some time with the foam roller and stretching out before you're getting into our active recovery workout. 5 shuttle runs. This is going to be a 50-foot. So down and back is going to be 1 rep. So 5 of those, so essentially like 10. 10 push-ups, 15 Russian swings, and just keep going through that for 90 seconds. And then you get a 30-second break. We'll do that 10 times. So figure about 20 minutes or so with the rest. And just ease into it. No burpees today, so that's cool. Like we did the burpee. If you did the burpees with the shuttle run last week, that was cool. I thought it was fun. I was sliding around there. Got kind of hard turning, though, but it was good. Little added bodybuilding. So whatever time is remaining, if you got any energy left, do some bodybuilding. We have 3 supersets with some dumbbell benches, some ring rows and bicep curls, and some abs. You can also just spend the time stretching and mobilizing or just sit on the bike. Whatever you want to do with the rest of that time is up to you. Just make sure that you enjoy it. All right, guys, moving on to Friday with our mindset. The opposite of play is not work. The opposite of play is depression. So we want to enjoy the process. We need to move around. We need to enjoy ourselves. We need to be active in our daily lives. And we want to remember why we started this journey in the first place, right? We were sedentary. It's depressing. It's no fun. We need to start having fun. We need to enjoy this process and stay active, stay strong so we can live long, healthy lives, right? So keep that in mind as we're going through this day. Our deadlifts for our strength, the last strength of the week, we're hitting 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, up to 88%. Just 1 set at 88%. Use less weight on the percentages on level 1. We want to make sure that we're nice and stable. So make sure you're mindful of how you're feeling. It's been a brutal week. I've made sure of it. So make sure you're being mindful. You're talking with your coach. You're communicating with us on how you're feeling, on what's working, what's not working, so that we can make the adjustments. All right. Level 1 is going to be less weight on that percentages, but always keeping your posture and your midline stable. 70 to 80% for 3 reps. You know, you can move around those percentage points. Just try not to go past that, because either you're coming back from an injury, your recovery's been tough, you didn't get enough sleep, whatever the case may be. Just work 3 reps at the top sets and try not to push yourself too far. And if you're just starting out with us and not sure what deadlifts are, or if you have a heavy one at all, we're just practicing the movement 5 reps at a time. Keep the same weight across, or you can add a little bit, but don't go too crazy. Just make sure the coach and you are on the same page. All right. So we're just working on that. Now, our last workout of the week, wheelbarrow. This is a 1-rounder with 2 rows, but 1-rounder. 500-meter row, 30 snatches, 500-meter row. I want everybody to snatch with the bar today, no matter whether you just started or you're seasoned into it. You know, we want to use the barbell so that we get the 2-handed pull overhead. Only sub dumbbells if you really, really have to. But for the most part, I want everybody to use a barbell. 500-meter row, the first half should take about 2 minutes, no longer than 2.5 minutes, so that you have time for those snatches. 30 snatches, we're going to hit singles at the competitive level. We're probably going to do singles. Try not to force too many big sets, because we want to pace this one out a little bit. 30 can be a lot at once, so especially at 135.95 for us. So pace it out, make sure you're hitting the right positions, and we're not losing our back. All right, we don't want to compromise our position so that our risk for injury goes up. Maintain that neutral spine, keep that chest up, and we can set this one home free. All right, the back half of that last 500, we're going to kill it. We're going to pace probably the first half of it, but once you get your heart rate back down, you're going after it. We're getting off that second row in under the 12-minute time cap. If we go 2-5-2, that's a 9-minute workout. I think somebody can do it, so don't prove me wrong, guys. All right, that's a really fun workout. It's going to be it's going to be really cool to watch. We want you guys to bring the heat on this one. All right. Saturday, last workout of the week officially. You can't build on top of success you don't acknowledge. So I want you guys to focus on bright spots for the week. If you're not in our Facebook group, we celebrate bright spots and small wins every week on Friday. Me and Gina have been kicking it off. So make sure you guys participate. It's important to acknowledge the success you've already had and celebrate those little wins so that we can build on top of it, because you can't build on it if nobody knows how you're doing. We need track measurements. We got to track progress. We got to know how you're doing and what you're doing is working. So make sure you post in the group Bright Spots Friday. It doesn't matter if it's something in the gym or outside the gym, just post, man. It's part of the community. We're having fun with it, and it's important. All right, last workout of the week, Murder Fit. If you've never joined in on a Murder Fit, it's awesome, but it's brutal. So last workout's going to be a hero workout for Mark Carter, Navy officer who was killed in action 2007, December 11, 2007, sorry, from Fallbrook, California. Fun fact, my in-laws live in Fallbrook, California, so that's interesting. So Badger, this workout's 3 rounds, 30 squat cleans. These are from the floor, not from the hang. 30 pull-ups, 800-meter run. This is a pacer workout. This is not one to go unbroken on. This is where you take a big chunk out of those cleans the first round, and then you sort of get through them on the second and third round, right? And the pull-ups, take a big chunk out of the first round, and then you slow everything down after that first run. Your legs are going to be wobbly. Your grip's going to go, so make sure you're wearing grips for the pull-ups. Your hands will rip if you let them, so stay strong, and when you need that break, take the break, right? Watch the times. All your modifications are there, but that is our week. It's going to be awesome, guys. I'm super excited. What I want to bring up is we have a lot of things going on. Our nutrition challenge is about to begin, so if you didn't sign up for the nutrition challenge just yet, make sure you register before the 18th, because I'm solidifying all of the registration and participants, and we're going, all right? So 28-day pre-holiday nutrition challenge. If you didn't sign up and register through the homepage or the landing page, I don't have you in. So make sure you sign up. Marble Mayhem is coming. More on that in a second, but Bring a Friend is next. The 28th of October, we are hosting a Bring a Friend event. So find some friends. There is a link to register your friend if you haven't done so. And if you have some names, give them to me and I can put them in the system ourselves. So hopefully it'll be fun. I mean, I know it will be fun. We'll have some muffins. We'll have some coffee afterwards. And we'll just hang out and do some fitness. So it'll be cool. Marble Mayhem, registrations are open. So make sure you start signing up. I don't expect everyone to sign up now, but I do expect everyone to sign up, whether you just started or you've been here for years. Everyone should participate in this. It's our last blowout of the year. The only exceptions and excuses I will accept is that if you will not be here for the entire month of December or like most of it, all right, that I'll understand. But if you're here for December, we're throwing down Marble Mayhem style. It's going to be awesome. Three workouts, 3 complexes, and 1 super total. So it's going to be awesome. We're getting ready for that. There's a lot of other stuff I'm going to bring at you. So keep looking out for it. Thank you guys for supporting our journey here at Marble Strength. We love it. We love you guys. So keep up the hard work, and we will do this again next week. All right. Age is inevitable. Weakness is not. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So let's bring it for this week. It's going to be a strong week. All right. I see it.